As you can imagine, with the heightened awareness of dangers to our schools, a call that is discussing an active shooter at a school into a 911 center will cause law enforcement to respond. Now, you can imagine in many cases the schools will go into lockdown, which is the proper and necessary protocol. But think about if your child was in that school and it was on lockdown and there were law enforcement officers responding. We have text messages being sent to parents. I'm afraid. We have students and teachers barricading doors and locking doors. These are the appropriate responses, but the fear and trauma that is resulted from this criminal action is almost incomprehensible. Fortunately, our schools and our law enforcement agencies across the state responded appropriately. There was a disruption in learning today, but the good news is our kids are safe. Learning is continuing. We will gather as much information as we can from these incidents and conduct a thorough investigation to see if we can determine from where these calls originated and hold people accountable. The disruption is over. There is no danger to our schools, and our schools are appropriately getting everything back to normal as quickly as possible.
As Colonel Bolduc said, that justice will be served. There will be extraordinary work ahead to make sure that who is the perpetrator is held accountable. I think it's really important also that we can't keep talking enough about how it's really important that we recognize, as great as Nebraska is, these things can happen. And so hopefully what can come of today is that we are able to make our schools safer tomorrow than they were today for all of our kids. And I think the other piece that's important is that we really can, and we do have, and we can improve our culture of safety for our kids in school, that everyone's responsible. Everybody plays a role, from the first person in the school in the morning to our cooks, to our teachers, to the administrators, to the janitor, to parents that are in the school. Every one of us are responsible, and we play a role of a total culture of security for our kids. And the last, I think, would be making sure that we just can't talk enough about the call center. If there is any whispering somehow somebody's going to break, that the number is 888-580-6422 to call in to the State Patrol Information Center. It's really, really important that we hold these people accountable. And I just can't say thank you enough to the people behind me. I can't, for their work, I can't say thank you enough to all of the teachers and the administrators that take care of our kids every day across the state.